In 21st century Singapore, where the average family has 1 or 2 children,
Sit here, I share with you, Ken. I share with Mama, okay?
meet the Hengs. There's never a dull moment in this 9-strong household.
I got more sisters than my friend. I'm the biggest family in my class.
And the Lims, where chaos reigns with 5 children approaching their teens.
I can't let you have a bed now. Got table here, got table downstairs, but you pick the bed. I wish that they give me more privacy, give me a proper space to study.
And the Zainals, where 2 from each parent plus 3 young ones make 7 children altogether.
TV portrays step families as like bad families.
So what does it take to raise a big family in tiny Singapore?
What's the problem?
In this special 4-part series, On the Red Dot explores the lives of these supersized families.
How am I supposed to supervise her when I'm working full time?
In the Lim household, Mother Ethel has a rare moment to herself. But it doesn't last long. With 5 teenagers, Ethel's alone time is virtually non-existent. It's a reality she's faced since the birth of her first child.
When I was 19, it's very uncommon for people to get married. At the age of 21, I have Crystal, 22, Bernice, 23, Ambrosia, then Brian, and then 2 years later, then Melody came along. After 5 of them came out, we decided we're going to have 2 dogs into the family, Brownie and Coffee. Since I have Crystal, I don't have enough break.
After living in a cramped space for 3 years, the Lim family are finally moving. But what seemed like a light at the end of the tunnel has become one of Ethel's biggest frustrations.
We still got a lot of things to pack. When you ask them to do, they do it very slowly. And now we have to help them do. So it's the frustrating point where you have to help them and they still down there grumbling. Yeah.
You see the things, right? They all got 2 person to... What's your problem?
The things that drive me crazy are a lot. Sometimes they will argue non-stop a few days or throw tantrum, all the complaints, everything coming out. So it's continuously. So at that time I want a break.
It's mine.
I can't imagine having 5 children myself. Her job doesn't end, like being a mom doesn't end, and like your working hours doesn't end. It's like a lifetime thing. So like I think I should be more appreciative.
Every few months, Ethel has some time just for herself. It's a welcome break from the kids and a chance to catch up with best friend Christine.
Christine is my buddy. I know her about 5 to 6 years.
How's your kids' exam?
How my kids exam? You see them are free and easy. Talking to Christine made me more relaxed because she's a mom herself and our kids are of the same age. So we understand each other more.
But you need more space, especially your kids are growing up.
You spot her?
I got no money. Bad.
16-year-old Izati lives with her mom, stepdad, and 4 younger siblings. As the eldest child, she is the first to sit for the O-level exams at the end of this year.
I think it's a natural thing for us to feel stressed, like, cause we have to become a good role model to our younger siblings. Like, studies must be good, our behavior must be good. Like this one, right? You do the same thing.
Yeah, but this one is negative, this one is positive.
It was really stressful for me lah, cause like my siblings would have to follow after my footsteps.
I hope she can be an exemplary sister to her younger siblings. I'm not asking for much, but then at least to go through to the poly would be something that make me happy lah.
It's been 3 days since Izzati received her mid-year exam results, but she's not ready to share them with her parents.
Kak dah dapat report card. Izzah dah dapat this today. Izzati, kenapa macam gini sangat? You barely just pass your language saja, Kak. Your English, your Malay and your DNT. The rest you fail. There's no improvement at all. Do you think you need tuition?
Kakak, you need extra help no? You need tuition no?
I'm speechless, Kak. Seriously, I don't know what to say.
She did manage to pass 4 subjects. History, Maths, Humanities and Science. So these 4 subjects she failed.
58 for English.
And the rest for Science?
With this kind of result, Kakak sayang Mama tak? Mama minta Kakak belajar baik-baik juga, betul-betul.
I was taken aback because it hurt me to see her cry. I mean, nobody wants to see their parents cry.
Promise Mama you can do. I know you can do. I know you can do better. I know it. From young, Mama tahu anak-anak Mama, their weakness, their strength.
I just want to say that I'm sorry for always being a disappointment towards her. This time I really promise to do my best for my prelims.
After quitting his job in social services, David has been trying to start his own enrichment class, and he's experiencing testing times with eldest daughter Samantha.
What are you looking at?
Instagram.
Who's?
No one.
I'm on Instagram, right?
But I got a lot of account what?
Okay, after leaving paid employment, I think the biggest difference is the kids seeing me every day at home. Of course, there are adjustments. I think it's easier to reconnect with the younger ones, but the older ones, like Samantha especially, it will require a lot more effort and a lot of which I'm still trying to figure out how do I bridge that.
Tomorrow Parents Day. Yeah.
Tomorrow's Parents Day? Really? Tomorrow Parents Day ah? I didn't know tomorrow is Parents Day.
I advised him before, just need to pay a bit more attention to sometimes what they are talking about, and then they'll be willing to talk to you.
To have more quality time with his 7 children, David plans to take the family to a beach resort.
It's the first holiday after my leaving paid employment. So I have some possible itineraries which may cater to the differing needs of my children. How can I combine what they want to do and what I enjoy doing together, so that it will be memorable for them.
Hopefully this trip will allow David to see that the children are actually much more independent than he think they are.
Okay, June holidays, Mommy and I wanted to bring you all for a short break, okay? Want to work, I need you all to help Mommy to pack. Okay?
Let them pack your bag.
Okay, you all help work together, Mommy to pack your bags. So Rachel and Samantha plan what to bring for card games. Once we reach there, the plan is if there's no rain on checking in day, we either go here.
So boring. Oh, Che, this one lah. Obviously, I know.
One thing that I really must do is to listen more, talk less. It disturbs the harmony. It upsets people lah. Then Mommy was suggesting that if after swim, if you all want, if you all are not tired, you can go here.
It's raining.
Okay, then dinner time, if it's not raining, we will have barbecue. You all want barbecue? Yeah! So you all tell Mommy what you all want to eat. Huh?
While David plans to reconnect with his family,
Hannah, you cannot go there, cannot go there.
it isn't long before the stress of handling 7 children gets the better of the couple.
Why don't we just wait for the food to come first? Because I give her the list, but I don't know what they order.
The Hengs are planning a trip to a beach resort. But parents David and Esther can't agree on what the itinerary should be.
Swimming pool, barbecue, mahjong, jackpot, bowling. Maybe also bring them and try bowling.
Then food there?
Changi Jetty, Changi Village.
So no barbecue. We have the barbecue if it's not raining.
When raining?
How far is this away from the hawker center? Then how are we going to go there? Maybe because I'm a more like practical person. You know, I always ask questions. But maybe he doesn't like the way that I approach that topic.
For sure, we're not as close as compared to 4 years ago. It pains me to feel that like we are like strangers, we don't talk to each other that much.
Even the children have noticed the strain between their parents.
I think my mom and dad don't communicate with each other as much as they do in the past. I think it's because of like the kids, a lot of kids. Then my dad is working, then my mom has to do household chores. She's like very tired.
Definitely, you know, the time that you have for each other will not be that much. But it doesn't mean that the love is not there. Maybe it has, you know, it's not like so obvious.
Suddenly come alive as winter. You just come out from hibernation,
The kids get settled into their rooms with their big sisters in charge. Meanwhile, Esther and David sneak out for some much-needed couple time.
Just later I buy the drinks.
So what are you getting for them?
Only Rachel drinks coffee, the rest no need.
Oh. Samantha don't drink coffee,
No.
Should we come again end of the year? Maybe we come in December, we book one bigger one, so our parents can come also. What do you think? So I guess this short one-day getaway did wonders for the kids. And also can sense that it released certain stresses off my shoulder and Esther's shoulder. Yeah, one thing for a difference is now when we're walking to buy food, I can see that she's less hostile or less angry with me.
Mother Saleha often works on weekends and rarely attends family gatherings. But today, she is celebrating daughter Shara's 7th birthday.
I believe that family event is very important because it's actually strengthened our bonds. Not so much lah, a bit. Got mangoes, substitute to pineapple.
16-year-old Izzati's mid-year exam results have been weighing on Saleha's mind. But today, Saleha draws strength from her own mother, Madam Surya Shahari.
As a mother, I have tried my best to instill good values in them, and I have to say that all of this won't happen with the help of my mother, my own mother.
Too much of ditambah. Banyak sangat ni.
Because she has been the pillar of my strength.
Salam tu.
You tengok ah, then we confirm again.
I cannot look.
Huh?
I cannot. I just can't.
What's your pen?
Zainal and Saleha must decide Izzati's academic future following her poor results.
I wanted to send her for tuition. You say no need.
No, because Izzati. Tapi I don't think kalau if you send her for tuition also, but any difference.
But at least we try. Rather than kita tak buat apa-apa, we can't teach her what.
She can study her own. She don't need.
If she really can study on her own,
no,
she won't be keep constantly failing her subjects.
Yeah, that's why
that shows she needs help.
We must ask her what is she's.
You think I should quit my job?
Itu dah pernah discuss kan? You cannot quit now. We can quit but not now.
Hello.
You supervise her can. She's studying.
How am I supposed to supervise her when I'm working full time? That's why I'm asking you.
Night. Sama je dia punya.
Yes lah, meaning that she needs help.
Yeah, that's why I ask you.
That's why I say we need to send her for tuition. If you just buat bodoh like that, her grade will constantly be like that.
You must ask her first.
Itu penat yang.
Itu tak penat tu.
I really don't know.
If Saleha works less hours, it would mean less income for her family.
So make sure you'll be back before 9,
Instead of hiring a tutor, Saleha decided to direct more attention to Izzati's studies.
Sometimes I do wish that she would quit her job. I pity that she always has to work so hard to bring up the whole family and that we can't really repay her kindness.
Sometimes people say, children from broken families, their studies will be affected. But I did told Izzati, prove to them that they are wrong. I hope the girls can see that I'm trying to do my best being a mother, being the sole contributor to the family, It's hard, but I wish I could be with them. I hope they understand.
Today is the day the Lim family bid goodbye to their old house.
Come to the new house is another chapter. So it's another new beginning. So of course I am very happy with it lah.
现在有自己的空间、自己的房间了，所以我希望我老婆可以跟我生第6个。
No 6 child coming in, I don't want. Hey, how you all feel? You all got your own room now.
We have to share with people.
Yeah. Okay, if I give you all your own room, how you think the room will be like?
I need a cupboard.
Cupboard will be. No,
My cupboard have a hole.
我不觉得松一口气啊，因为他们现在跟我讲，可以不可以自己一人一间？我也是跟他讲，在1年到1年多里面，我就会再跟你们换新的环境。
It's a one-year countdown that will fly by as Nick plans to travel even more for work.
我做每样东西，我有一个目标。我的目标来讲，尽量的赚更多。如果有能力上，我希望我可以跟每一个小孩子买一间屋子。他们有自己屋子的时候，他们就会活得开心点。做父母的永远是给小孩子开心。
For most of the Heng children, today is their first time bowling. David is trying to connect with all 7 of his children. And even though he dislikes bowling, he's putting his children's enjoyment first.
Hope that this trip, David can also learn to be more relaxed towards Samantha.
Lunch on you!
I think Samantha is not like a delinquent or something like that, just that she's growing up and also trying to find her own identity.
What's the campfire song? The campfire morning.
Campfire burning.
Yeah, that one.
Even though this is a short trip, it's been a chance for family reflections.
I think that my dad on this trip, he's more like he isn't like so narrow-minded. He is like more willing to talk. That's why this can happen, like more communication can happen. Yeah, it makes me happy because like we communicated more than I expected. He just smiled, so that was like the happiest moment for me, I think.
Okay, everybody, I want to say something. You all know what Papa leave my job since February, right? Papa work almost every Saturday, Sunday. Then weekdays, even though I'm home, I'm sleeping, I'm very tired. So I left my job in February so that I can have more time with you all. Okay, Daddy got 2 interviews next week with 2 different organizations. Let's hope that I will be successful with both interviews and I get to choose. Okay, children, can you also thank Mommy for helping to barbecue the food?
Thank you, Mommy.
What's that barbecuing the food?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Papa started the fire. Yes, thank you for saying thank you, Ariel. Thank you, children.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. It sounds so beautiful. Thank you. Your thank you sounds so beautiful to me. Okay, Papa appreciate that.